Good morning, fam. My name is MagdalineJanet. If you are new, welcome to the family. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because we're always here having a good time, hanging out. My hair, I haven't combed it because it's been a rough morning. It's Monday and I'm just like all over the place. I have nothing on my face. You guys know I always start off with my brows. So we're going to be testing out this new Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Lift Stick. We love a good brow lift and this is how it looks. It's cool because it has this little brush. You see right here? It looks a little stiff, so that's good. It could probably brush up the brows. And then here is the actual stick. This is how much product it comes. I have the shade Deep Brown. So this is how my brows look in its natural glory. You see they're sparse, they're light, hairs go down. I have a little like missing patch there. That happens all the time. What I always do is get a piece of paper towel, napkin, whatever towel you have. We're gonna remove any product that's left on the brows like sunscreen, moisturizer, anything you place on your skin so you can just work directly with the brow hairs. Especially if you have fine brows like this, the product will really stick onto the hairs. There isn't much of a like tutorial here. I'm just assuming. Start with combing up. I always like the brows to go up because it gives you a lifted look. And I'm gonna get this thing. It's kind of big. Okay, it's pigmented. Around, like kind of just follow the brow. Oh wow, okay. I always get the darkest shade also, especially when it comes to drugstore brow products because up against my skin, it turns a different shade. It's not as dark as the description says. So your skin tone does change the shade. So we're gonna get this and kind of just comb up. It's waxy, so it should like keep your brows like in place. Oh, this is not bad. Let's just like add a little more here. You can kind of be rough with it and it doesn't smear all over. So let's see what a spoolie does. I feel like with the spoolie, you can put a lot more pressure as opposed to that little brush. This brush, like, well, maybe let's put more pressure on the brush. Okay, you see it's doing a little something. Yeah, the brush kind of smeared it up here. You see? So we're just gonna get this. Let's clean this up top and see. It went on very easy and it's giving our brows the fuller look. It's very waxy though. I don't really like waxy products. A lot of drugstore brow products are very waxy. But we have a brow. It looks a little harsh because we haven't cleaned it up, but okay, cool. So what I'm gonna do is put this eye on and give you some info. There isn't a lot of info, but give you some info about the product. The new Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Lift Stick comes in 4 shades. I have the shade 260 Deep Brown. It retails for $12.99. This Tattoo Studio Brow Lift Stick, just swipe on and brush up to get a lifted sculpted brow. It gives a natural tinted finish and an all-day wear. Easy to remove formula when used with makeup remover infused with conditioning complex. So this brow came out a lot, you know, better. It looks more of a laminated look versus this one. So what I did differently is just grab the spoolie and kind of bring it up. Yeah, this brow looks good. Something else that really works is getting some micellar water, either a brush or a Q-tip, and just clean up any product that's left here. Usually when you comb your brows up, product will smear. You know, it's okay. So you can just grab a little bit of micellar water and you see, it cleans it off so that we can kind of see a little better what we're working with. Eyebrows look a little rough, so let's kind of get a little bit more here. I like my eyebrows to go out a little bit, not too much. So I'm gonna get this Derma Blend concealer. It's in the shade 23N. It's a little bit lighter. Lighter concealers will really just highlight that area so nicely, and throughout the day with the warmth of your skin, it looks like a little highlighted effect and it doesn't look like too much. You know, it's the perfect highlight under the brow and it gives it that bit of a lifted look. What I'm gonna do is tilt my head back and just go right underneath the brow area. And because it's really messy, whatever remains, I'm just gonna bring it up here and just clean this area up. Then with any brush, you just want to blend this out. Make sure it kind of blends in with your skin. You see my lids, they're discolored, so you want to kind of blend it in case you don't want to wear eyeshadow or anything. It gives it more of the natural look also. So you see how just like, hold on, let's blend this. See how just well put together this brow looks? The only thing is, you see how it's coming down? It's like I need some brow gel to lift these puppies because they're so stubborn. They just like go down. They don't listen. Let's just like put a little more pressure back in with the spoolie and cool. I like it. I wasn't too convinced. Let's actually get this one right so we don't have to go back when we already cleaned it up. I feel like you can get really messy here and then just brush it out. This spoolie works a lot better than the little brush it came with. This way you don't have to go like back and forth. You know what you're working with, and then this brow becomes a lot faster. Okay. I don't ever clean my brows up top, and then when I do it, I'm like, damn, it looks really good. I swear, why does the second brow always look better? So it is currently 8 a.m. We're gonna do an all-day wear test because I do have oily skin and sometimes the brows completely kind of smear off. So I'm just gonna finish up my face and I'll be back. Hey fam, I'm back. Combed my hair, but my baby hairs are acting up. It took me a while to get ready, like about an hour. So here are how the brows look. I am very pleasantly surprised how good they look. You know what I mean? It kind of took us a little bit to get here. I am noticing they are coming down a little bit. My brows naturally literally come down. I'm just gonna get some brow gel, this Makeup by Mario brow gel, gel them up a little bit. I usually don't use other products when I'm doing like a first impression of one product because it's kind of like, we're not giving it a chance, but I don't want you guys to see my eyebrows look down and then I just don't like the whole feel. This is just the only actual brow gel that I have because you guys know I use Got2b glue when it comes to my brows. I left my eyelids plain just because I was getting that very natural, quick brow look, but I don't know how it's gonna last, you know? We're gonna be here all day. And yeah, this is how the brows look. We have a little bit of, here, let's see if we can fix this really quick. Because this thing is so big, you kind of have to be careful so it doesn't smudge. So let me just get my spoolie once again. There also isn't really a way to like sharpen this. This is just how it's gonna stay. So if you have thinner brows, this may be a little bit difficult. And let me show you guys a before and after so you guys see like the difference because it's a big difference. The lipstick I have on is this Maybelline More Stone. Good. So let's just jump in front of the window so you guys can see how the brows look and see you in the next check-in. Bye. The brows look a lot more better and natural. Like they're not as lifted as I personally would like them to, but they're not perfect. And I think that's the vibe this pencil brow lift is giving us. I like how just, I don't know, simple. Just simple. And they don't look as dark as I thought they were gonna look, or gray. Sometimes Maybelline's products kind of turn gray on my skin tone up against the hair too, but not bad, huh? Hey guys, I'm back. So it is 8:30 in the evening. It's been 12 hours, but of course, as usual, I do want to show you guys how the brows were looking midday at around 3 o'clock in front of the window in full on golden hour. And here we are now, 12 hours later, and look at this hair too. Look how the brows look. How well put together. See my oiliness? This is what breaks down a lot of the product. You can tell at the end, they're kind of like losing, well, more this one. This one actually looks good. Let me turn the lights off so you can see. They look pretty good. I always check like here, make sure that's not missing because that's usually missing when you see how oily the skin gets. So that oil kind of gets to the product and then it kind of melts it away. But I am very pleasantly surprised how the brows look 12 hours later with my oily ass skin. At first I was not convinced. I just felt like it was blah. I really like the longevity of this. Like these brows are on. They look oily, but you know, the skin is oily. I don't think it works what it's marketed to be that well. Like it's not really a brow lift. It's more of a like brow crayon that you give your brows a little bit of color. Then you go in with some brow gel because this just doesn't hold them up. It is waxy, but that wax does allow the product to stay long. Even Boo was like, your eyebrows look nice. They're different, but they look nice. Yeah, I like them. This is the good brow too. This thing right here, yeah, it didn't work too well. I wouldn't buy it again. Another thing I want to show you is if the brows kind of come off, because when I do this, they do, you see? Oh yeah, they came off. Not that bad. You see how slidey they could get? And then look, you see the wax? It kind of holds it together. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys, this is it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and spending a little bit of your day with me. Please let me know your thoughts on this bad boy right here. It does remind me of another one they released maybe about a year or two ago. I'll put a picture up here. It's the exact same thing, just different packaging with this little brush, and I feel like they work the same. I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me and spending a little bit of your day with me. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, click the button right here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.